I'm Alpha Truvat, and here's my 5-minute take on the world. I'm going to start the clock, but I probably won't even go 5 minutes today because I got to get out of here. I got an audition to do, and then I got this tooth thing here. It's the dentist tells me he may not be able to treat it, so he's sending me to a specialist. So I got to go see some other guy because it's an old root canal, and they use silver posts, I guess. I mean, I guess it was state of the art at the time, and so now the post probably corroded, and they don't know if they can save the tooth or not. Isn't that great? Hey, I got that to look forward to. Anyway, here's the brain stretcher question for you for today. 80% of women surveyed said it only takes a few seconds, but whenever they do it, it puts them in a better mood. They feel good. What do? Have the answer for you in just a few minutes. Did you read my blog the other day about the letter from the person who wrote a letter to the Arizona Globe newspaper there in Arizona? It was a Mexican-born American citizen, and this writer was not real happy with illegal aliens, and was happy, in fact, with the Arizona law. The argument was that if you rightfully, legally, purchase a ticket to a ball game, a movie, a concert, you got the ticket, right? And you go to your seat. When you get to your seat, somebody's in your seat. So that person has to show whether or not they have the legal papers or documents, meaning the ticket, to be in that seat. And if they don't, got to get out. And I found the argument to be compelling and very logical. And just wonder if you found it to be the same. Your comments, as I say, are always appreciated, because we've talked about common sense before and the logic of what goes on in the world, and there's very little of it, it seems. You see this? I don't know if you do these virtual websites, like Sims or I don't know, whatever else there may be. I don't do them myself. I mean, I got enough problem with reality. But there's one in Finland. It's called Habbo Hotel. And people have complained recently that apparently somebody is stealing virtual furniture from their rooms. They go to the hotel, they check in, you can get your room, you can even upgrade your room and add new furniture, and people have added furniture and somebody's come in and swiped it. So they call the police. Not virtual police, the real police, to come in and investigate who's stealing virtual furniture. Wouldn't you handle it the logical, common sense way? I mean, you'd go out and find a virtual thug and hunt him down and virtually kill him, right? Seemed like to me to be the thing to do. We're trying too hard to get someone else to govern what we think and believe. And I guess that's why we escape to these virtual other worlds or whatever, because we don't have to control, we're not responsible. Put the glasses on to share this with you. There's a coalition of 30 organizations that want the Federal Communications Commission to strictly regulate talk radio, cable news, and the internet. They say this. They argue that the internet, cable news, and talk radio have made it harder for the public to separate facts from bigotry masquerading as news. Isn't that the job of the reader or the viewer or the person who's online? I mean, it's not the job of government to tell you what to believe about this. I mean, you read something and you should be able, with your own education, your own common sense, if there is any there, to go, well, I don't necessarily believe that's true. And in this 5 minutes that we spend together, I hope you spend it here for entertainment value and for, I don't know, just to see how my views compare to yours, maybe. But I hope you don't view it as your only source of news. For God's sake, you'd be in trouble. And I don't watch any news program or read anything without going, well, I'm not sure I believe that. I like to check that out for myself. And lots of times I get emails and it's something derogatory about something or somebody, and I go, not so sure I believe that. And if I go to some source like Snopes, which can be biased itself, I check it out before I even believe it, much less send it on. But they want the government to tell you what you're supposed to think and how you're supposed to feel. See, there's, again, our common sense being corroded. Well, I said I wouldn't go 5 minutes, but I'm just about to. I want to give you the answer to the brain stretcher question for today. It only takes a few seconds, but 80% of women say it elevates their mood when they do it. What is it? Put on lipstick. Does that work for you? Just a little lipstick makes you feel better? Does it? Might try that myself then. I'm Alpha Treved. We'll see you next time.